Lamar Jackson is the most talented quarterback that ever played the game of football, in my opinion. I don't think there is a single quarterback that's ever played this game that's had his running ability capable with the ability to throw the football at the level he's able to. In terms of just sheer raw talent, he's the most talented QB ever. But I think he has a strong possibility of having a similar career to Dan Marino, where he is super talented, but he was never able to walk away with a Super Bowl ring. Do you believe Lamar Jackson is going to retire ringless?
Uh, that's pretty tough to say right now because he still has so many years left in the tank, I believe. I felt like last year was their best year. I felt like with all the injuries in the AFC last year, with how open it was, like I felt like that was the year they could have struck. They should have striked, and they didn't. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I really believe there's a strong chance he does retire ringless. As much as I love Lamar Jackson, he's my favorite player in the league. Coming from a Steelers fan, it's just trying to get past Mahomes is so tough. And I'm not saying that he's incapable of doing it, because I believe that he's good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes. Hell, I thought at one point last season he was the best quarterback in the league. But once I saw the Ravens had to play Patrick Mahomes and he was coming to Baltimore, I was like, ah, shit. And it's kind of similar to the Tom Brady effect. Because think about how many great quarterbacks didn't win any championships because they couldn't get past Tom Brady. And with Lamar Jackson, for me, like, it's a mental thing. Like, I don't know if you remember when he threw his helmet after that interception that he threw in the double coverage, but once he threw that helmet, it was raps. I think with Lamar, it's not about talent. It's just from a mental aspect. Because when you're playing against Patrick Mahomes, you got to show up in the fourth quarter. And just mentally, I wonder if Lamar Jackson just has it up there to lock in and be able to just outplay Mahomes with the game on the line when it matters the most. Because think about when
Yeah,
Mahomes has lost in the playoffs. He's been
right.
outplayed in the fourth quarter. So do you think Lamar Jackson is capable of being able to have a fourth quarter where he can just lock in and just ball out and get it done?
Yeah, man. Again, like you just mentioned, that's tough. With the talent of the AFC, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I think Baltimore will get a ring. I don't know when. I don't know if that's going to be soon. I hope we get a ring before them because they are right down the road. So, man, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I don't know, JT. That's tough. I want to say they will, but like, what if we see a crazy universe when a couple years Lamar Jackson gets traded or something, and then he wins a ring like elsewhere? So like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm gonna sleep on that a little bit more. I'm gonna actually take that back. I don't know if Baltimore will get a ring. I'm sorry, Baltimore fans, if I kind of got your hopes up. But I really felt like Baltimore, that was y'all best chance last year. Not to say that y'all won't compete again this year, because I definitely think y'all still be one of the best teams in football with the additions of Derrick Henry and just overall being a better football team. But I think last year was the year for y'all. I don't know if y'all gonna ever come that close again. Potentially, but I'm not sure.
And here's the thing about Lamar, like when he's healthy, he has like arguably the best win-loss record up there with Patrick Mahomes. You feel me? So it's like when he's healthy, the Ravens are always in contention to win it all. It's just once they get to the postseason, it's just certain games where he just seems to melt and he just, just falls apart in the biggest moments. And I
Yeah.
love Lamar. I want to see Lamar win the ring. I don't give a fuck about being a Steelers fan, man. Like, I love Lamar Jackson. Like, hell, we should have drafted that fool instead of wasting a pick on Terrell Edmonds, but that's a discussion for a different day. I think for Lamar, that was his first time getting into the AFC Championship. And of course, it wasn't all his fault why they lost that game. Obviously, they abandoned the run game. Todd Monken, after having a really good season all year, calling plays, just forgot what got him there. And then you had the Zay Flowers fumble as well. It's just, if I had to rate on the scale of 0 through 100, Lamar Jackson's chances of winning the Super Bowl before he retires, I gotta say I give him a 45% chance.
I'm gonna go ahead and probably say this really tough because again, he still has some really good years left, but he also been at least in 2018. I'm gonna give him half. I'm gonna give him 50%.